When I describe Georgie to people who don't know her, I often refer to her as my friend who's a bit like Superwoman. You are one of the strongest people I know. You are so resilient when you face any setbacks, and I know there have been some. You work incredibly hard doing the things that you love and that are important to you. And you always overcommit to everything. You're always running a bit late for everything, but you absolutely never let anybody down. And quite often, Georgie will tell me about her week, working really long hours, and then she's like running to the station to get her triathlon training in, and then she's come home and she's made a cake for Jack because that's just something that she thought would be nice. And this is all whilst checking in with me and making time for her friends. If I ever feel like I can't do something or I don't have time to fit something in, I've genuinely asked myself, what would Georgie do? And she would find a way. You always find a way to fit it in. You inspire me so much, and I'm so grateful for your friendship. You are the most loyal friend. You are the best dog mum to Fern. And even though I think you downplay it a lot of the time, you would do absolutely anything for Jack and the people that you love in your life. It's hard to imagine that anyone can deserve you, but Jack, you do. You have my approval, not that you need it. Yeah, give me a good cheer for Jack, I think. Say is, after a few less worthy contenders, Georgie eventually met Jack. And I was really keen to meet him because I didn't think anybody could possibly be worthy of my friend. And selfishly, I wasn't quite ready to share her just yet. But much to my own dismay, when I met Jack, he was exactly the sort of person I always imagined Georgie would choose to be with, and I couldn't fault him. And Jack, I actually want to thank you because you always support Georgie and encourage her to do the crazy things that she sets her mind to. You supported her when she wanted to change her career, and when she doubts her abilities to do insane physical challenges like triathlons and half Ironmans, you push her and you convince her that she absolutely can do it, even if you're not willing to sign up and do that.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, friends and family. I'm Nick, I'm Georgie's dad. I'd like to take a few moments to introduce you to my daughter. She was born a little girl, but that wasn't something she noticed. She had no fear. She consumed life with a passion second only to chocolate. She kept snakes. She rode motorbikes. She solo paraglided. She dived 100 foot to feed hammerhead shark. She enjoyed horseback safaris in Africa. She was a keen snowboarder. What a dad wants most of all for his daughter is to find a man who she loves, trusts to be her best friend, a man with self-knowledge, ambition for their happiness, and above all, a great cook. When I look around at all the horrendous things that are happening in the world and the legacy of earlier generations, I look to our children with great hope. They have a different mindset. Their personal success is interwoven with that of the world around us. So on this remarkable day, I give you a toast to the next generation, and in particular, Georgie and Jack, who for me encapsulate my hope for the future. I give you the bride and groom, Georgie and Jack.
And let's now receive the rings. Come. Sit. Stay. Jack, I give you this ring
Jack, I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
With my body, I honour
With my body, I honour you.
you. With all that I am, I give to you.
With all that I am, I give to you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
And all that I have, I share with you.
Within the love of God.
Within the love of God,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
It fits. So my wife and I, we're incredibly thrilled that all these people that we care about, that's you lot, all under this roof, this canvas roof, celebrating our big day. So thank you. And whether you've done loads to make this happen, or you've just rocked up looking beautiful, welcome. Thank you for being here. It really means a lot. I think it's worth saying up top, wow, you look amazing. I don't know if it was the church, but one does sort of start to really, really believe in a higher calling when you're as lucky as I am. So thank you for saying yes, and thank you for saying I will. Georgie and I met on the internet. I was serving in an all-male infantry battalion at the time, so I think I had an excuse. Amongst the very PG photographs, where of course she looked beautiful, there was one with her on a dog, on a beach. Not on a dog. With a dog. On a beach, and yeah, she looked very, very happy, and that's the real her. At that time, I don't think I realised that her love for animals was quite so deeply ingrained, and even though, of course, she knew it wasn't quite where she wanted to be. So we have had the great, great joy of growing up together. She helped me decompress from the infantry, and I helped her move, I think, from a career in the city, that of course she was successful at, to one where she's making a difference in a field she is passionate about. And it often is a field, or a plain, or a swamp. There's a whole section on feisty. We don't have time. Anyway, most of you will know that. What you may not also know, and she may be trying to keep this a bit of a secret, but it's just the sweetest, funniest, giddiest little maniac too. We also know that she's loyal, honest, and thoughtful, and she's stunning, so that helps. I'm very, very lucky because we can do anything together. We can go anywhere. There's no lane we need to follow. It is just, and if it is just down the road with a dog, we'll love that too. Thank you for being my wife. I'm so excited about our future. I'm excited about right now, about tomorrow, and about the rest of our lives.
presence of God and before this congregation, Georgie and Jack have given their consent and made their marriage vows to each other. They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife. Those whom God has joined together, let no one put asunder.